Hey, what's up everyone? This is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio. Today I got one of my favorite Gundams from the Gundam Wing, aside from the Gundam D-scythe. And this is my third Gundam Wing protagonist in my arsenal. And this is the Gundam Heavyarms. And aside from being one of my favorite in the Gundam Wing series, this is also one of my priority Gundam that I started to include in my list when I was planning to collect Gunplas 3 years ago, I think. So Heavyarms for all the Gundam series. So this is one of my favorite, and I want to pair it with the Dynamis and the Buster Gundam from the Seed series. Okay, but unfortunately, this is not the design that I like. I much like the custom version, but what I got is from the Supernova, which is much better than the Bandai brand. But still, I want to collect the near PV version of this, which is this one. So let's check this Bandai Master Grade Gundam Heavyarms from the Endless Waltz. And it is from Katoki, if I'm not mistaken, the Katoki design. So found there are most bits. Let's check this kid out. Gundam Heavyarms from Bandai, and this is very great box art for me because I can see all the fire powers deployed by the Gundam Heavyarms. So I much like this design compared with the PV version. But if I'm to compare it with the customs version, I much like the customs version. So this is in the middle of my choice. So again, Troll Barton piloting this mobile suit. Okay, and you can see in the box art that's on the ground and deploying all the arsenals it has. Okay. The side of the box here, you can see all the 5 Gundams. They are the Wing, Shenlong, Sandrock, and one of my favorite also, the D-scythe. Okay, so they are 5 here, and there you can see Troll Barton, and they're the upgrade to Heavyarms custom. The other side of the box here, you can see the front view, the rear view, gimmicks. There's the Gatling gun. So I much like this kind of setting for the Gatling gun because this is more realistic compared with the TV version that, to be honest, I don't know where all those bullets are coming from because it's like attached only to the left arm, and there are no chains like this, the bullet chains or in the ammo drum here. There are no things or not included in the TV version. So I'm wondering how come there are so many bullets inside those left forearm for Gundam Heavyarms. And of course, a realistic appearance for the combat knife. This one, I really like the combat knife here. Very cool. Looks deadly. And there's this representation where there's a beam saber inside the left forearm to depict the TV version or the scene from the anime series where the Tolgies and Gundam Heavyarms piloted by Hiroyui clashed for the first time. Okay, so there we got this knife, Gatling gun, the chain, ammo drum, the shield, of course, and the air throw pardon. Okay, so if we open the box here, you can see instruction manual. So the manual here has the same appearance or picture from the box art. And there we can see Japanese explanations here, but unfortunately I cannot read it. So there's this TV version of Throw Pardon, and there's the TV version of Heavyarms, the mysterious Heavyarms, where the bullets came from. Where are all those bullets came from? Okay, and there we got the Endless Waltz version. There's the Throw Barton wearing the Marimaya Barton uniforms. Here. So for that, my dog is barking. And there we got the gimmicks here. Again, parts list. So it's not that much. And I can say that the Gundam Heavyarms has this different kind of frame compared with the other wing kits, because of there's this other stuff from the Gundam Heavyarms, especially the chest machine guns. Okay, so I think this is not that hard to build. And there you go. As I did describe a while ago, the Tolgis and the Heavyarms clash, mini clash, and also the Sandrock and Heavyarms first encounter. Okay, so there we got all the 5 Gunplas or Gundam Wing kits. Very nice. And so we got this manual, very easy to understand, and we got the sticker placement for this kit. Okay. Let's go with the packs here. We got the first pack. We got this white parts and the polycaps, the generic polycap for Gundam Wing kits, and I know we'll not be using these two here. And there we got white parts, the knife, shield, these bullet clips, and the wires, chain wire. Okay, same with the Gundam RX 78-5 or the Gundam Go5. I got this kind of chain also. And we got third pack here. We got all the chain parts for the bullet, and there we got orange and yellow parts, and there we got the chest part, head part, runner A. Fourth pack here, we got a bunch of there the machine gun parts, red parts, and inner frame parts, the missiles. Fifth pack here, we got those torso parts and inner frame parts. And finally, sixth pack, we got here the inner frame parts. As always, let's have a quick runner review before we build the kit. So we got here the multicolored runners. We got this white parts here for the chest parts, and I think this one for the vents. And there we got yellow parts. So the yellow part here is not that kind of shade of yellow from the previous Gundam Wing kits. It's a bit darker yellow. And we got this orange parts here for the torso and yep, I guess this is torso, and the hatches or the covers for the missiles, like that. So we got here runner H for the gray parts. These are for the shield, for the knife, and for the bullet chains. Then we got here white parts, runner B for armor parts. So we got the Troll Barton figure and seating Troll Barton with the bangs. The bangs can be it's emphasized, the bangs. And we got here beam saber handle. So I might use this beam saber handle here as right arm weapon for heavy arms. There, we got the beam saber handle, and we got gray parts for the Gatling gun and the ammo drum. So this runner G is metallic gray in color. We got red parts, runner C1 for the shield, the feet, and I think this one for the side skirts. Yep, these are side skirts. So gray parts here for the inner frame. We got runner F for the missiles, inner frames, booster, backpacks, and we got this clear part for the eyes, and this is runner I. Generic polycaps for Gundam Wing. Then we got here runner D for missile hatches. We got runner XA for inner frame parts for the hands, the torso here, and we got here what do you call this, for the waist. And we got here runner E for the inner frame parts again. We got another runner here, H2 for the ammo clip or the ammo belt. Then we got runner XB for inner frame parts, and another inner frame parts, runner XB. So we got two sets of this. For stickers, again, generic stickers for the danger caution signs, and we got the dry transfer decals, and this foil sticker for the eyes and camera lenses. And I almost forgot, we got here the wire for the bullet chain. So thank you so much for watching this unbox review of the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz version. And sorry, this is a Gundam Heavyarms Endless Waltz version. So this is Cameraman from Cameraman Gunpla Studio saying goodnight, God bless, take care, have a nice build.